Hi everybody, this is Katina Martinez with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and this is for our altered frame blog hop, and I am really excited to show you guys this project I did. So I'm in my office, and I've needed something like a calendar that I could write on, you know, that I could see like what's coming up. And so I have this frame right here. So I'm going to show you three different things. Well, I'm going to show you a couple different things I've done. So this is just a picture frame, and then I put decorative paper to match my room in the back, and then I just took a piece of white paper and put that over so that when I wrote on it, I could see better what was on there. So this is great because it kind of has my list stuff and like what I need to get done, but I really needed something that I could look at and like see, okay, next month I have this coming up, or next weekend I have this coming up. So this was a frame that I had. It's a pretty good size frame, and it had a photo in it, a picture in it that we had when we first got married, and just the style of my home has changed. And so originally I was just going to get rid of the picture, but it happens to be the same framing as this frame up here, and I know I've shared this on my blog before, and I've shared it for a blog hop. I did this last fall, and it says autumn. I've always meant to switch out those letters to say family so I could just keep it in here, but I just spray painted the frame, and then I kind of did the, you know, the same idea. So I thought, well, since the frame matched and I could easily spray paint it and it would look the same, what I decided to do is make a 2-month calendar. So what I started by doing is taking my frame apart, and I did the backing. You can see right here, I did decorative paper, and I just took 12 by 12 sheets and trimmed them down and then put them in here. So I think I used 4 12 by 12 sheets of scrapbook paper. And then I took 8.5 by 11 paper, which is this brown paper right here is just 8.5 by 11 paper, and put it here. Then I just cut these squares out, and I think, let me grab a ruler. I think these squares are 2 by 2. No, they are, they're almost 2 by 2. They're like 1 3/4. Maybe they are 2. Oh no. No, they're not. They're 2. They're 2 wide and then like 1 3/4 long. And so I just punched out, you know, 7 across, 5 down, and then I glued the, you know, I put adhesive down and put them down in a grid form, and I did that for 2 sets. And then up here I just did a strip with some different decorative paper so I could write the month. So looking back on it, I really wasn't sure exactly how it was going to turn out. I kind of just sat down one night and did it. I wish that I would have put this set down a little farther and then moved my, up here where my month is, moved it down a little bit because it kind of cuts off right there. So I'm getting ready to change it over. I'm getting ready to put March here and then April here on the bottom. So I'm going to show you how, I'm going to write all my stuff out and I'm going to show you how it looks, but I wanted to show you a couple other frames I did. I showed you my autumn one, and then this one that hangs out right behind me when in my office when I'm sitting. And then I'm very slowly, it's kind of early in the morning, so I'm going to very slowly walk over here. And this little frame was a little find at a thrift store, and I spray painted it, and I put a brown back, and then I have all these 3 by 4 cards that I get for Project Life. And some of them just have little sayings on it. Life is made up of moments. So what I did is I just took one of those 3 by 4 cards, rounded the corners, and stuck it in here. And then I also just tied a bow around it and then put a button. I have a handful of these buttons, and I just use them all over my room. And so you can see, let's come back over here really slow. you can see that I just added some ribbon to this side right here. This was some tulle that I had. And then I added 3 buttons to match my room. And then I stamped down here. And this says, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. And so I just stamped that and layered it and put a little bit of bling on here and then put it in the corner. So let me go ahead and get my calendar wrote out, and I'll come back and I will show you how it looks. Okay, everybody, I just wanted to come back really quick and show you my calendar. I have just written for March. You can see I just write the days of the week up there, and then this is all the stuff that I have going on business wise, you know, just for my business, for working. And I put it all in there. You can see I've got, you know, there's stuff that happens all the time, deadlines that I have that I need to meet and different things. And so I have that all plugged in, and then all through the month when things come up, I can just jot them down on this calendar, and it sits right here under that shelf. And so I'm sitting where I work, you know, my computer's right here, you can see, and then I can just look up at this spot and then clearly see like what's going on, if I need to remember to do something, if I have a blog hop coming up or swap cards due or a meeting, like I can just really quickly see. So anyways, those are the frames that I have altered. There's another one I'll just share with you guys real quick at the end of this video here. This is one that I did. I found the frame at a thrift store and put chicken wire behind it, and then added some buttons and stamped up top, and then I just have some mini clothespins, and I just pin up, you know, I put up my cards that you know, I've worked on or I've received. I just stick them up there. So lots and lots of different things that you can do with frames, and I've enjoyed doing all of the projects that I've done. So anyways, thanks guys for coming by, and make sure you head on over to the blog so that you can hop to the next blog to see some other great projects today. Thanks guys, I'll talk to you later.